One thing as humans we have in common is death. At some point, we are all going to die. But how we fit into death's plan is the mystery. But what if we could change? What if we could alter death's design? Would you do it? What if you could see what was coming and change it? Before you answer that question, understand that death will come for you. Death will not only come for you, but anyone else who you may have saved that should be in the ground with you. The subject of today's video had none of this information. After changing Death's design, Iris Campbell would set in motion a chain of events that would not only seek to destroy her, but the very family she created. For over 25 years and 6 films, Death has been trying to write the universe in its own gruesome way. So, for possibly the last time, check every corner, don't reach in there, and avoid sharp objects. Because when death calls your number, it's curtains. Let's talk about it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I get to talk about a movie that I was not only excited to hear about that they were making, but being able to see it and then being able to share how much I love this movie with you. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about Final Destination Bloodlines. This movie was exactly what I was hoping it would be, which is not bad. So let's begin at the beginning. The basic plot is death is coming for this family. They don't completely understand why, except one of them is having a premonition, but it's not hers. She has to slowly put together the pieces as to why death seems to be haunting this family. So I want to start with the acting. The acting in this movie, I mean, it was good acting, great acting. We're not going to get any hereditary type performances out of this, but all in all, this was a solidly acted movie. It was very fun to watch. There were certain characters that I couldn't wait to see what death had in store for them because some of these people are just annoying. Anytime you're dealing with a family dynamic, it seems like the bigger the immediate family, the more weird things that have happened between all of these people that creates all these different feelings amongst one another. So watching a whole family deal with this was actually pretty interesting. The deaths in this movie, the thing that we've been waiting on, the deaths were spectacular. These beautiful domino effects, these where is this coming from? Watching it slowly happen and watching everything piece together for someone who's watched the film since the first one came out originally, the death scenes were very good. They were very fun to watch. They were very creative. I mean, when you're dealing with Final Destination, that's kind of what they're known for is the unique way they get people into these death scenarios. And they didn't really miss on this one either. The set pieces are good. They end up in a lot of different places. The Space Needle looking thing from the commercials and the trailer. Very well done. You can tell that it's very CGI, but it's still looked and felt like a real building, a real structure that I would really want no part in. I've been to the Space Needle, overrated. This one looked like it was going to be pretty overrated too. And one thing I like when any long running movie series does is when they begin to incorporate things from earlier in the series, the first few movies, and you kind of connect them in a way that shows to me as a watcher, that shows that you care about the story, you care about what we've experienced up to this point. And I think they did such a good job in reaching back into those older films and kind of bringing everything forward really made this movie fun for me to watch. And anybody who's been a fan of this franchise, or even if you're just catching up, it's nice to see all those connections being made. This movie was so much fun to sit through. I actually can't wait till it hits streaming so that I can sit through it a couple more times. I highly recommend this one whenever you get a chance to see it. Have you seen Final Destination? What'd you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. I will see you in the next video.